Welcome to Life Unscripted Adulting Uncovered, the podcast for anyone out here doing their best to grow, heal, and not totally lose it in the process. I'm your host, Brennan, and if you ever felt like the only adult still figuring it out, don't worry, you're not alone. This is the place for you. Let's stop pretending and start talking. Guys, welcome back to another episode of Life Unscripted Adulting Uncovered. I am Brennan, and I am still the host on this podcast. And today we're talking about something that I like to describe as being no one. It's a point in your life where you've lost your identity. And I guess I'll start with a question. Have you ever reached that point, like a truly low point, where you just looked in the mirror and you felt like you don't even recognize yourself, like you just feel like you're looking at a stranger? And it just doesn't feel different, but it is almost somebody that is completely unrecognizable to you. You look around and you feel like you're standing in the wreckage of what you once believed was your life. And maybe it was a career that burned you out so thoroughly you forgot what you even liked to do it for. And maybe it was a relationship that ended, and when the relationship did end, you didn't just lose that person, you realized you had lost yourself in the process of just trying to keep it all together. And you started as a whole person, but now you're fractured and you're cracked and you're broken, and you look around and you're just completely and utterly lost. And sometimes we don't realize, but the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And you never meant to end up in a place of despair, but somehow here we are again. But what if I told you this feeling, this state of being completely lost, this feeling of being no one, it's not a disaster. It is, in fact, the most powerful place you can be in your life. So for years, we've built this carefully curated version of someone, quote unquote someone. It's a persona, like I am the successful manager, I'm the vice president, I'm the dependable partner, I'm the mother, I'm the wife, I'm the husband, I'm the person who always has it together. We rely on external things to define us, our job title, our relationship status, our bank account, or even what other people think of us. We cling to this identity because it feels safe. And I talk about this on this channel and on this podcast all the time. We know that our brains love safety. They love safety. But then life happens. The job disappears, the relationship dissolves, the external validation vanishes. And when all of that structure, that scaffolding, when it all collapses, what's left? Nothing. You become no one. And that's terrifying. We mistake our emptiness for failure, but this is actually a crucial impasse in your life. That brokenness is not a breakdown. It's a state of evolution. Here's the value. How can we turn this breakdown into our most powerful defining moment? And it's really simple. It's when you are no one and you have lost this obligation to be the old version of yourself. When you are quote unquote completely broken and you can no longer pretend that that old version of you will fit back together, you're forced to look at the past and decide, what about me was there? What about that was really me? What do I want to carry forward? And what do I want to leave behind? When you are quote unquote no one, you don't have a label or some history that you need to defend. You don't have to keep chasing the version of success that you once identified with. And this is the gift of the void. Becoming no one gives you a blank slate. It is the only time you can rebuild, not from the expectations of the world, but from the quiet truth of your soul. And I'm going to say that again because that is a very powerful statement. This is the gift of the void. Becoming no one gives you a blank slate. It is the only time you can rebuild, not from the expectations of the world, but from the quiet truth of your soul. If you're sitting in that place right now, and you're broken and you're lost and you're just feeling like no one, I want you to just try one thing. Do not rush to put the old version of you back together. As hard as it is, embrace the emptiness. And here is your path forward. Number one, you have to acknowledge the ending. Tell yourself, this is the old me. That was the person who built that job, that relationship, and all those expectations. That person's gone. And tell yourself it's okay. It's okay for that to let go. It's okay for me to mourn that loss. It's okay for me to let go of that identity. Then I want you to stop searching for this book or this direction or this map to get you back to where you were. That's generally our immediate responses, like, how do I get back to where I was? But I want you to feel your way back to that destination. What really lights you up? What brings you joy? What books resonate with you? What conversations are you having that feel effortless? These are not answers. These are tiny little indications and clues to the true self that is starting to emerge. And we want to build this life with intention. And we want to start small because you're not building some skyscraper immediately, right? You're placing one single brick of authenticity. This new self, it won't be defined by a title. It will be defined by your values. I value peace. I value integrity. I value creativity. I value mindfulness. Whatever they are, let your actions every single day reflect these core values. Let these be your drivers. Being broken is the universe's way of saying the foundation before was faulty. Let's start over. Becoming no one is simply your opportunity to start over and clear the land. It's the best way to grow because it's the only way to build a life that is completely unshakable because it's built entirely on the truth of who you are, not who you were told to be. So guys, I'll end there today. If this was a reminder you needed to hear, drop a comment, leave a review, or send this to someone you know that's broken who needs to hear this. I'm Brennan, and this is Life Unscripted Adulting Uncovered. Remember, you don't need perfect love. You just need an honest connection. And like I always say, life is so much better when we stop pretending and we start talking. I will catch you next time. Take care.